Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Infinite Fusion. It is I, Xilestar, and today... Alright, so let's go try and capture Mewtwo. I'm gonna go speed up the game before we even get started on the battle. 5 times speed, yep. Alright, let's go. What a cool model. Thunderwave. Zorovore! Or Necrovore, I mean. Pokeball. So even though, like, I technically shouldn't do this, and by that I mean even if I catch it, I can't use it because obviously Necrovore. And honestly, between Necrozma and Mewtwo, I like Necrozma's ability more, where even if it's a super effective move, we take reduced damage. I prefer that overall of pressure. Or what would more likely give it is like Synchronize or something like that, because that's a little bit more effective for me. Come on. Come on, Mewtwo, just stay in. Come on, just stay in. I want to continue the game. I don't want to stay here for too much longer. Come on. Yeah, I haven't run out of the videos for the last session, I think. I just want to get as much as I can. So, like, I have free time. Do whatever I want. Even though, at the time of this recording, which is like the end of September, I've already have almost all of October uploaded. I just needed to do some videos, which I just did, so that they're done. Like, I just need to do some videos for one of the games that I'm doing, and then that's it. So I just finished doing that. Now I just need to put them into videos, and then that's it. Actually, while I'm doing this, will that mess up anything? I don't think so. Because the editing software I use actually creates like a file for the audio, I think. Actually, I don't know what it is. It creates like a file and it says like, oh, building audio please. So I don't know if I want to make it go do that while I'm doing this at the very least. Actually, I can create the folder for it though. Create the folder for the session at the very least. It's all one video, so that's actually very helpful. Wow. Helpful in a way. Is the file? This is the file. Okay. Hang on. Episode. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Of course you did that. Give me 1 second, please. There you go. Let's see if my editing software... yeah, it does do microphone stuff, though. And I don't know if it's going to mess with anything, either. I think if it... I don't want to... I want to do it, but I also don't want to do it at the same time, just because it might ruin something. Actually, I do want to check something out. What episode are we on in terms of upload? Oh, why do you do this? You don't have permission to view this page. Return to studio, then you work automatically. I don't understand that at all. What episode number are we on for uploads? 118. Yeah, we're like halfway through last session. But that's for the 24. So you'll start seeing like the last part of last session by like the end of October. Finally, we got Mewtwo! It only took 80 years. And everybody got experience. Ooh, okay. That looks so cool. That looks pretty cool too. It's got a spoon! That looks pretty cool too. I'll go with that one. I'll see what the other one was. There was one of them that looked cool last time, and I don't remember what it looked like. Is that it? Is that it for this area? Yeah, that's it for this area. Okay, cool. Where does this ladder take me? Oh, it takes me here. Okay. That's okay, I guess. What can we find here, though? Excuse me? Okay, because Mewtwo was the only thing in this area, does something now spawn, or is it because, like, they're still scared that Mewtwo might still be here? Is there anything here? Like, is there any secret items in here? No? Okay. There we go. Oh wait, whoops, I'm clicking on the wrong buttons. I know it's the box look, right? Yeah. We got Mew. We have Mewtwo. So cool. We have a Nincada, so we can spawn infinite Gardevoirs or infinite legendaries if we want to. Now all I need to do is actually find a Ditto, and not this Ditto. Because I don't... Actually, would this work? I don't think so. Oh, what's this? I know what this is. I think I'll throw my legendaries over there. So I need to find Wobbuffet or a Doug Trio or something that can be potentially very nice to have that can both learn either Mean Look, if it doesn't have the ability that I'm looking for, or something else. I'll throw Mew in here too, why not? So these are all the Pokemon that I am allowed to keep. Yes, these are the Pokemon that I'm allowed to keep is past Box 2. Box 2, I can't keep them. And Box 1, I can't keep them as well. Now, eggs are a bit difficult to mention because I don't know if they're randomized. And if they are randomized, I don't know under what pretense they are under randomization. So this is the one that I got through that, yeah. Did I find anything last time that might be potentially really useful? Not really. I think I could get rid of all these and I wouldn't really bat an eye nearly as much. I'm very sad that we didn't do anything with this, but then again, eh. Is there any items that you guys have that could be potentially very nice to keep? No. Yeah, you know what? I think it's about time we start releasing them. So the only ones that we're going to keep from last time, or from the original timeline kind of thing, is going to be from all of the Gardevoirs that I did get, or all the Curlias that I did get, because that's kind of like the challenge run I want to go for, is just using all Gardevoir fusions, despite the fact that I didn't start with any, but we're going to ignore that part. It's usually sometimes how the challenge runs for this kind of stuff usually works sometimes. I think I'm right? Like, if you say like you're gonna play a game throughout, like using a specific Pokemon, you don't get it till a little later on. You try to go as much far as possible till you get that Pokemon, then you just go through that run, or you go through the run with that Pokemon. Was supposed to do this all off screen, but it's fine for now. So this means that we can go back to any of the routes that we've previously gone through. That's what this means. We can go through any of the routes we previously have gone through, and what we can do is we can actually go and see what new Pokemon we can find. That's exactly what that means. That's actually pretty good. So that means, though, that if we can find, like, let's say a route at Route 1 now, we can actually catch it now and use it. Wow, we can do that now. The reason why we can't do it when we had this was because, like, this is from the old randomizer. So we still had these encounters, right? So with these encounters now removed, we can now use those encounters because they have been changed. All encounters up until I think it was like Fuchsia City, around that area kind of thing, are legitimate. So we can now use those. But anything from before then, we cannot use. Kind of the reason why I stopped trying to capture a lot of the Pokemon that I would really like to capture. I always like how the Eevee evolutions kind of are when they're being fused. So that's kind of like why I always tried to make sure, like, anytime we found an evolution, I'm like, oh, I want it, because it's like they look really cool, and they do. They look really good. And final one, Gabite. There you go. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to keep box 1 for the original team. So this was our starter, if I remember correctly. No, our starter was this. I think we found a Dragonite. Was it Dragonite pretty early on? So we were able to use that. That was awesome. That was an awesome find. Then we had you, which was very nice. I might evolve them. That might be the only thing that I'll do. That'll be like just as a gesture of goodwill kind of thing towards them, just so they're all fully evolved and everything. But that's it. That's all I would do. I remember you. You look so cool. Oh, don't like the typing though, but you look so cool. And you looked amazing. Awesome. Anyway, so box 1 is now where we can't use the Pokemon. I'll throw all the Pokemon that I don't know if I want to use yet in box 2. So like Phoebus. I'll throw all the eggs that I might not use in the bottom of box 2. Oh, I have a fracture. Apparently, okay, apparently I have 2 fractures. I don't know. Alright, I wanted to show you guys what a Mora Aurorus looks like. How did I get a Clang? When did I get a Clang? Oh, right, he gave me a Clang, I think. When he was supposed to give me my Curlia back. He's like, oh, right, yeah, I'll give you back your Curlia. Then he gave me a Clang instead. Or I'll give you back your Pokemon that is scammed from you, and he gave me back the wrong Pokemon. I kinda wanna check to see if I have Actually, you know what? Hang on a second. So because I have to use Gardevoir fusions, now this also includes like Curlia, so like if I were to fuse the Pokemon with a Curlia, I can use it. So long as it's a part of like the line, right? I want to put the legendaries in this box specifically. And any like extra Gardevoirs kind of thing. I just want to put all the normal Pokemon in here. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this as my current like Gardevoir like fusion storage kind of thing. So like the Jirachi, the Togekiss, that kind of thing. And then I'll use this as my Curlia / Gardevoir storage.